Last you joined us in our courtroom battles. We had thwarted the power of red, blue, and red, white, and blue corp. No longer under the shackles of their bribery and blackmail and thievery. The murderer, red, white, of blue corp, was exposed for the criminal he is. And now, as the sole proprietor and leader of Phoenix Wright Law Offices & Co., we continue our journey into the Turnabout Samurai.
Gah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood.
The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate.
The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Magistrate returns.
All right, October 14th, 5:31 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were in here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He looks badass. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting excited? Well, hold on, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm a grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. 24 and has his own law practice. What a guy. He's accomplished more than I have. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. Oh man, I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. Yep. That's when you go to the Phoenix Wright Law Offices, it says open 8 a.m., close, end of Steel Samurai. I wish we had some clients, man. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Oh, it'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Huh. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Oh, we're getting intimate here. Bring, 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 bring. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still super early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it, in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Oh, just come to the office, and quick, please, Nick. Breep. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Took me about 40 minutes to get there. You know, I just got out of bed. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim, Jack Hammer, played the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Oh, this has to be a joke. No, no, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring, bring. Yes? Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. Nani? Yes, yes, of course. I'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Look at her pouty face right there. Any ideas? All right. I mean, we're desperate for work. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Well, what should we do? What should we do? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Oh yeah, that explains it, man. She just wants to go. She just wants to go meet a celebrity. October 16th, detention center visitors room. Is that? That's not him. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Dude, he looks like a werewolf. Some Jacob vs. Edward shit. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa! What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No! No, 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 no. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no, oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai, with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. Well, I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Aw, he's crying. Poor guy. Poor little dude. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Officially the worst like, she's supposed to be psychic. Just psychic find out, you know? Come on, lady. Alright, tell me what happened, bub. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yeah, of course. It seemed like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask, and they discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Expertly skewered. Okay. Yes, it's a long spear that that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Damn, dude. Yo, Kingdom Hearts fan in the chat. Kingdom Hearts fan. Yo, thank you so much for the Steam gifts last night, dude. I wanted to say thank you. I'm glad you're here. Appreciate it. All right. The Steel Samurai. Could you explain the Steel Samurai to me? Nick, how could you say such a thing? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No. It's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Alright, what's your alibi, buddy? Where were you? Alright, buddy, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 a.m. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? Oh man, I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! Alright, that's all I got. I don't have anything in my court record yet. Just my attorney's badge. Right. Yo. So let's proceed. To the studio, the main gate. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Whoa! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show now. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey! You there! You want in? You gotta go through me! Oh, so sorry. We're lawyers. Oh, yes? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stays out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. Oh, I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Oh, something horrible happens and you waste your time at a place like this. Did you have jobs you should be doing? Or life lessons you should be learning? Or, you know, video games you should be playing? Or Twitch you should be watching? Nick? I grew up to be like her. Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. These youths today. I should present my attorney's badge. I've never gotten a chance to present my attorney's badge yet. Lady, look, I'm an attorney. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Alright, the studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? Obviously, dressed security woman. At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you're a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was. Hammer? The victim, dummy! The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? Oh, that's the wrong voice, sorry. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. Oh, it's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What's your reason for suspicion, bitch? I'm sorry, I'm getting overly aggressive here. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? Well, I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. And only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when that murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. but he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. I mean, we have no reason to, you know, believe Mr. Hammer just yet. Sure, he's the defendant, but we don't really know. Man. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Did I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I hear they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Power's request. Harumph! I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe, just maybe I'll let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. I mean, she is security. She is security. You're supposed to be good at this, Phoenix. Move, we gotta go back to the detention center. Hello, how was the studio? Man, he's not an ugly dude. He's just like, you know, very, very hairy. They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Letter of request, boy. Yeah, let's get an update on his alibi. So, Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Just now, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yeah, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. Nani? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Ugh, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Man, you would think a big TV star like this would be a bit more prepared to have lawyers at his disposal. He's got to have so much money. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. I think we'll be just fine. I think we'll be just fine, Phoenix, my boy. All right. Ma'am, take a look here at this request. It's from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Gave Powers' request to the security lady. Think he would entrust his fate to the youths of such unreliable appearance? Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, toward the studio. No going to the right, that's the employees area. No one's allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. Good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. All right, so the employees area. Oof, that's gonna be valuable at some point. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Chill your shit, lady. Nothing new to talk to her about, I believe? Yes, okay. So moving into the studio. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Oh, it's that confused detective. Hey, pal. You know the prosecutor's Edgeworth is really upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out a window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Wow. Dig into the man. He has nothing to say. Oh, detective? Dude, I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame the other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, you know what? I suppose you's right. Hey, what exactly are you twos doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, all right. That's great. I like that. All right. I like this new music. This is new. We haven't heard this jam before. It's a good one. Now, why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered the studio at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. And only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. Now, if you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that is true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Well, thanks for cheering me up. Yeah, I definitely need something here. So, how's your investigation going so far, detective? Well, it's, hey! I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little bit more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you've got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. It's alright, man. It's alright, Gumshoe. It happens to the best of us. You know, those autopsy reports are always updating. About that security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. Nani? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by the camera, it automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. All right, let's examine here real quick. The camera. We should investigate the camera. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. All you have to do is look at the date and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. That's going to be useful. ST1307. Remember that camera ID number because I guarantee you they wouldn't give us that detail if it wasn't somewhat useful. I'm a little bushed. Oh, wait, what did I say? Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. I want to just redo that one to see what he said because I missed the first part. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Oh, it was just a pun. Just a pun. The studio mascot. I guess it's a little monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It's kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. What's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell over down the path. Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now though. Alright, I guess I'll go head to Studio 1. I would like to go... Oh, I can't? Why can't I go to Studio 1? Can I examine it and be like, okay, I'm going that way? Examine this studio. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. I need a card key. Do you have a card key? Can I get in? No, I can't talk to him. Let's go to the main gate. Maybe we can get something from, Nick, look! The security lady is in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Ha! Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Powers don't do that.
That's my old lady with donuts in her mouth voice. It wasn't very good. Ugh! She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Tell me about this proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Huh? Oh, that? I just thought it'd be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is a camera with the camera. There's a gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. About the security camera. Oh yeah, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? And then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos in the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
She doesn't check the dates or times on it said? Okay, so we don't know what time. We don't know what, maybe they, I don't know. I feel like that's something they would have checked. But, keep going.
The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you must pass my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2, see? The only one I seen going through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, why don't just know who did?
Maybe it was you.
Good one, Sonny.
He thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
What? Past tense? Oh yeah, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day.
Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? No, I don't want to move. I want to examine that compooper. We got a lot of places we can move now. The computer that runs the studio cameras. Can't look at it. A car. All right. Well, that's pretty much every hint I got from here. I can't go to the employee area. I can go back outside Studio 1. I need to get that. What do I have here? The guide map and the autopsy report. Pierced through the chest by a spear at 2:30 on the 15th. And we have a guide map that's just gonna, yeah, it just shows us that the employees area is over there. I could try to go to the employees area. It's not the worst idea, considering I can't get through here. I think if not, I'll go, oh no, it won't let me from here. Oh, she's gonna stop me from going to the employee area, I bet. Oh no. Easy peasy. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. All right, this is my chance to gather some evidence. There's a sign on this dressing room door. Mr. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. What do we got on this side? What's going on here? The metal grate on the drain has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay attention to the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Hey, wait, hey, I'm not a kid. Interesting. That grate is interesting. Here's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably neo-old Tokyo castle. What's this bike for? What's this bike about? Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? All right, what do we got? Some food? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have to hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Anything on this table? I guess I could investigate this big door. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Wood. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Can I go into the room? What do you mean fine? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. That's the murder weapon. Can I go into the dressing room? Let's see. Yeah. October 16th. Dressing rooms. We're in Power's room. So this is where he was sleeping, or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Oh man, I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. Yeah, but I have a third stomach for sweets. There's a vast array of cosmetics over here. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. Yeah, I want a hint, man. I could really go for, you know, anything. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow. You mean borrow. At least she's upfront about it. Phoenix here is acting like he doesn't just straight up steal shit from everywhere. Alright, here's where he napped. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. I know, right? I believe it. Alright, back to the employee area. Back to the studio main gate. And then back to outside Studio 1. And then into... Nope, I gotta examine now, I guess. Examine. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Oh, it opened! We're in! Gumshoe's just sitting there like, alright. I'll just be over here, guys. Nice. We got a crime scene, boys and girls. We got a crime scene. What is it? You're really quiet all of a sudden. Oh, doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Oh, sorry, examine, not move. Examine. So what are the different points on the ground here? What's number 1 got for us? They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing wound to leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. I don't think it's gonna give me anything else, yeah. I was hoping for like a small little detail on each little part of the body. Yeah, there's a ladder I can examine. Look, it's a ladder. That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. But really, he's just being a stickler. Whoa, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Oh shit, that's not the right voice. Ah, sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're, WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never heard of fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Well, what do you know, lady? Let's go. Tell me about Will Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I would have gone in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. Well, nothing there. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yeah, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. The only one assistant? Yeah, well, all the studios aren't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. I see. Neat. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employees area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area. Look, you can see the old bag in the background at the top right, too. She's there watching. The employee area. That's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yep, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. Man, those guys are ripped. But I didn't see either of them after that. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the one who came into the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy, but... Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yeah, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from... outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't the security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot, Nick. Is she psychic too? So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yeah, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Can I examine anything else? I looked at the camera. I haven't looked at the backdrop. Seems like that's relatively everything. I'll check the backdrop. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the show. That's Neo Fujiyama. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Move, move, move to the security gate. Alright, nothing new with this boy. Just double checking. Just double checking. Maybe, you know. Studio main gate. October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
Okay, I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came in here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
Her! She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths here and there, you know, ruining Applebee's, you damn millennials. You kids.
She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Yeah, let's check that computer now. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see the photo of Powers with this computer. Yes, try the computer. Yes, yes. We have a card key. It's not a security card key, but we have a card key. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m., that was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. 307, I believe it was. I told you it was going to be useful, guys. I told you. Jeez. Look at that. Hey, it printed out the date, or the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one that always wears the suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh, something printed on the back. October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Photo number 2, though. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. Well, we'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. That's what I said. Okay. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Wow, why do I have to be the villain? Alright, relax. It was just a joke. So, are we done for today? Well, I think so. I think we've made a good amount of progress. This photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. I bet she's definitely, like, she's covering for someone, man. I don't know what's going on here, but the old lady's definitely not as innocent as she looks, guys. There's so much evidence pouring towards WP doing it, but we have a couple of tricks up our sleeves to go into court with tomorrow. Hopefully, we can get him off the hook. Come back to find out.